Hi there. I'm posting today again because I kind of have to. Well, not really have to, but it's choice. But last 3 days I attended this session on AI and social media. Amazing session by Mind Valley, 12 hours packed with information. There was a session by Nuseir Yassin from Nas Daily. He was having his session, and during the session felt like an impromptu challenge that he threw at all the participants, almost 800 of us or more. And he said, I give you this challenge to post consistently for 90 days on at least 3 different platforms. Now, I'm not a social media person. I don't even have accounts on 3 different platforms. Well, I do: LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. Posted a couple of videos on YouTube. LinkedIn, I've had for years, but just a few posts, like 5, 6, 7 maybe, over the course of 10, 15 years or whatever. Facebook, I haven't opened in 10, 12 years or so, or more than that. But I took that challenge. I don't know for what reason. I think I like to challenge myself, and almost last 1 year I've been analyzing life. What a fun thing to do. But yeah, I lost interest in whatever I was doing back then, and I wanted to take a break, and I thought it would be a few days. Went ahead with the flow. It's been almost a year, and I don't feel like going back to what I was doing earlier. I had my own consulting firm. Just prior to that, I was the director of business strategy for a European investment group, a multi-billion-dollar investment fund. I was their director of business strategy, CEO for a couple of their startups, and it was going great. And why am I going there? So yeah. So when he threw that challenge, and he said it has to start from Monday, like today, and it's just another 20 minutes or so before the day ends for me, so I have to post something. I didn't think I was ready, but if I have to stay within the challenge, I have to do this. So I'll just go ahead and post whatever. I gave it a lot of thought, and yesterday night I was pretty sure what is it that I'm going to do, and I had a strategy in place. I had a plan in mind that this is what the channel is going to be about, and this is how I'm going to implement it. And I was so pepped up that I have it all figured out. Like, I was a business consultant, so I come up with solutions pretty quickly. And today I opened a few AI tools, tried so whatever my concept was, I tried creating images related to that so I could then convert it into video. I was just trying to visualize what I had in my mind. Couldn't come up with anything that like resonated with me. I thought of giving it up. I was like, oh, this is like too boring, or it's taking too much time and effort. Actually, not boring, it's taking too much time and effort, and I don't think I'll be able to crystallize this concept that I have in my head within today. And it's not about the challenge, it's about me trying to do something creative, right? So I don't have to start today. I can start whenever I feel prepared. And I was like kind of at peace with it. I'm going to start when I feel ready, and I'll work on the concept that I have in my mind, and it'll be great. And as I made my peace with that, suddenly a voice inside of me said, why don't you kiss? Like, kiss? Just keep it simple, silly. You can come up with the concept and you can implement it whenever you are ready with it. For today, you don't have to work on this full-blown concept. You can just shoot a 1-minute video and put it out there. It doesn't have to be anything. So I thought, yeah, that's cool. I can just say, why am I doing this today? And I get done for the day. So I posted a post on LinkedIn. I created an Instagram account. I created a Twitter account, posted just saying this, that it's a 90-day challenge that I'm participating in. And that's what I'm doing here. This is just fun. So yeah, that's all for the day. That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm really excited about the concept that I thought of. So not just last 1 year, ever since I was a kid, I used to talk to God, and I used to write letters to God. But it stopped after I started working. So I was 21, 22 when I got in my first job, and I was so passionate about what I was doing. It doesn't matter what job I was in. I worked for like 17, 18 years, and I always was so passionate about my work. I never had time for anything else, and never occurred to my mind also that I had to like have any answers, or there was nothing. I was just happy and content with everything that was around me, and the career was going amazing. When a moment arrived when the billionaire I was working with, he offered me partnership, and that was my 5 year vision. And he had asked me that, and I told him my 5 year vision is sitting next to you as your partner, not an employee. And that manifested in like 5, 6 months. And when he offered me that partnership, my mind went, were you dreaming too low? And I was like, if that's how he looks at me. And before that also, I had quit my job earlier too, to work on my own product for mental health. And that's what I was working on when I manifested that opportunity with this billionaire. So I had worked with him earlier on an investment for a previous company where I was working at, and I just loved him. So when I was working on my product, I had quit my job, and I was working on my product. That's also another story how it came about. But I was working on that product, and I had an investor, but then we had a fallout, and I kind of said in my mind and wrote it down that I am going to be a CEO with this group. And in my mind, the way it went, or it would go, would be he would invest in my project, and that's how I'll be the CEO of my own concept. Didn't work out that way. We just had an interaction because somebody asked me to reach out to him. I did. When I reached out to him, he asked me, what are you up to these days? And he called me the next day and offered me to be a CEO for one of his startups. I was like, what the hell did just happen? But it was a cool opportunity, so I went ahead with it, and worked there for about a year. Where was I? Where am I going? I love talking about stuff. But no, all of these stories are... I don't know if I have to share all this or not. I think I'll just stop here for today. Put my thoughts into a structure before I start recording. But today, since I don't have any more time, the day is about to end, I'm just going to go ahead and post it. If you actually did come across this video and spent your time going through it, thank you so much wholeheartedly. Take care, have a wonderful day. Bye bye.